I hit the top, and I just wanna see that money pile up, baby. I just wanna see them hundreds pile up daily. I remember sleeping on the float, nigga, I was broke. We ain't had no food, had no clothes, nigga, I was poor.
If you want me to promote your YouTube channel, you can email me at axaclass1992. Again, that's axaclass1992, and it only costs $40. Sup? How you doing? Well, you about to go to sleep? Yeah, you about to go to sleep? All right. So, I don't know where the other one at, but yeah. The woman on the bus. Sus.
This happened when I was on my way to my grandmother's house. On that day, I tried to catch the jeepney because the other buses were already full at 12 a.m.
The hell is a jeepney?
I finally found a jeepney, and there were only a few people inside. There was a driver, a money collector who was hanging onto the outside of the vehicle, 2 girls, a few guys, and an old woman. We were on the road when we passed by a mental hospital. Then a lady with a hospital gown on was standing there, pointing her finger out.
You got 2 options. 3 options, to be honest. 1, you can run that bitch over. 2, you can go around that motherfucker. Or 3, stop dead in your tracks and reverse all the way back until you can't see this motherfucker no more. You got 3 options. I really hope you do one of the 3 options. Please don't stop. Please don't be curious. You know what I mean? Don't try to put her on the bus. You try to put her, if you put her on the bus, I'm gonna get off the bus. And then I'm filing a lawsuit.
She meant she wanted a ride. She was bald and her face was pale white. The jeepney stopped next to her, and the inside of the car went silent. The streets were covered in fog and darkness, and the light of the jeepney was the only light source. At the time, I was texting my grandma and said that I was going to be late while glancing at the lady. However, before she stepped on the stairs of the jeepney, the driver abruptly jammed the accelerator and left her behind.
That's fucked
I
up.
was confused. It seemed like everyone was too. When we looked over at the driver, he seemed to be so scared, but we didn't know the reason why. I asked him why he left the lady behind, and he replied with a trembling voice. He said, "She's not just a lady, ma'am." At that point, the driver looked at the rearview mirror, shut his mouth, and then increased the speed.
Hell
When
no.
I followed his eyes towards the mirror, I saw it. The lady was running towards the jeepney with a weird pose and an abnormal speed. She was so fast that I couldn't see her face clearly, but her dress was visible. It was covered with blood.
Wow.
The collector, who was hanging outside, jumped inside and then yelled to the driver, "Faster! She's getting closer!" People inside of the jeepney were getting scared. I was the closest to the door, and out of nowhere saw the lady.
Why are you still closest to the door? Why are you even towards the back of the jump? You should be next to a window or the front of the bus, ready to eat. You don't really have like reactions like Peanut. It's probably because you about to go to sleep. I can see your eyes. They get heavy. It's like every time I talk, you get heavy. It's like every time I talk, you get heavy. It's like every time I talk, you get heavy. It's like every time I talk, you get heavy. It's like every time I talk, you get heavy. It's like every time I talk, you get heavy. It's like every time I talk, you get heavy. It's like every time I talk, you get heavy. It's like every time I talk, you get heavy. It's like every time I talk, you get heavy. It's like every time I talk, you get heavy. It's like every time I talk, you get heavy. It's like every time I talk, you get heavy. It's like every time I talk, you get heavy. It's like every time I talk, you get heavy. It's like every time I talk, you get heavy. It's like every time I talk, you get heavy. It's like every time I talk, you get heavy. It's like every time I talk, you get heavy. It's like every time I talk, you get heavy. It's like every time I talk, you get heavy. It's like every time I talk, you get heavy. It's like every time I talk, you get heavy. It's like every time I talk Your eyes just open. Yo, the other cat is on some other shit.
Jump on the vehicle. She then slowly hung onto the door of the jeepney, and finally she lifted her face.
Time to yeet.
She had bruises all over her face, and she was smiling at us with sharp teeth and big, deep black eyes. My heart almost stopped, and everybody in the jeepney screamed. I quickly hit her with my bag, and she tumbled down from the jeepney.
Damn.
However, the moment she got off, I saw her standing. She looked at me and then laughed like a demon. Not long after, the jeepney finally reached the station. Everyone hurried off the car. I got off and handed my payment to the guy.
What's this getting off shit? We're staying on this, what you call it, a jeepney? We going until we can't go no more. We're not making no stops whatsoever. Sorry. Not sorry. And because I'm on this bus, on this jeepney, I can spot you some Adidas gas. Adidas gas is the only gas that will last you for about a couple of like 2-3 months. You know what I mean? You wouldn't have to refill your gas for like another 2-3 months, depending on the type of Adidas gas you get. That'd be something though. That'd be like crazy. You know what I mean? To like have an Adidas, like have Adidas gas, and it like, or just like have gas in general for your car that lasts, you know what I mean, a couple of months. Wow. But I bet you that bitch will cost so much money.
Then I went to the 7-Eleven nearby and bought some snacks to ease my nerves. I was at the counter thinking about what just happened, and then the cashier suddenly asked me, "Are you okay?" "Yeah, I'm fine."
Do I look okay?
I'll just say that I saw a crazy lady on the road when we were riding on the jeepney, I said, and then I couldn't believe his response. "I know her. She had cancer, and the moment she lost all of her hair, she went crazy, laughing all the time, hurting herself, and even threatening to kill people. That's why her family eventually moved her out to the mental hospital. But after a week, she tried to escape, got hit by a jeepney, and died," he said. I was shocked.
Died?
And goosebumps were all over my body. I asked the cashier if he still remembered the plate number of the jeepney. "Well, for my privacy, I'm not going to mention the number." But after he told me, I thanked him, got my change, and looked for the jeepney I was on. The moment I found the jeepney again, I froze. The jeepney that I rode was the same one that hit and killed the lady.
Oh my God. Okay, so the real question is, the driver that was driving the jeepney, right, like in the video, was that the same driver that hit and killed the girl? Because if it was, hold on now, did the driver say he knew her?
I was scared, but we didn't know the reason why. I asked him why he left the lady behind, and he replied with a trembling voice. He said, "She's not just a lady, ma'am." At that point, the driver looked at the...
Okay, that can be iffy. That can be like a 50%. He hit her, and now she's haunting him, right? Every time he drives the jeepney, or he knows about her and what happened to her. Lucy! I don't really know how to call cats. Yo. My friend was not joking. All she does is just lay there. Let her do her. I'm about to say something. Oh, yeah. So, who? Shit. Yo, cats are so weird. But I'm kind of losing my train of thought right now because I got these cats in here. Oh, so I'm kind of mad that nobody yeeted out the bus windows. Cause it's like once the lady got on the actual bus itself, that's when you should have just you know what I mean? Like you should have just but the actual bus driver is so sus right now. It's so sus. What? But he most likely did hit her. He just didn't probably tell nobody. But guarantee you that'll be my first and last time ever driving a jeepney. I don't care how long I had to wait for an actual bus. But no, yeah. He could have said something. The bus driver could have said something before we boarded the jeepney, but he didn't. But, hey, keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy, my family.